We're in.
Hayden?
I'm all right. Yeah. Good.
Episode?
79.
We just said that.
Confidence 79.
So that kind of freaks me out a bit because I didn't realize until last week how many I'd actually been in and how many there were in total.
Yeah.
And that is quite scary because it's just showing a lot of growth.
Well, it's shown that 78 episodes have gone by without anybody going, what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm glad you didn't say there were 78 listeners because that would be pointless.
Yeah.
Like
One per show. Yeah. That's just my mum.
And mine.
Oh, you got a new one now.
Yes,
exactly. And we've got a really good guest today.
We have got a special guest today.
Charlie. How we doing?
You've oversold me already. I'm good. Thanks for having me.
No, thanks for coming in, man. Do you know what? This has actually been something I've been thinking about for some time. Because obviously I see you at the gym, or saw you at the gym quite a few times. And it was always in the back of my head, should I ask you to come in? And then I dropped that question.
Yeah.
And I did actually first time think you were just going to say no straight off the bat.
Mate, yeah. It was yes, then no, then yes, then no. Look, this is my first ever podcast. Yeah. And
it's easy.
Yeah.
If it was difficult, we'd be fucked.
That's factual. That is definitely. And the thing is, I talk for a living, so if I can't do this, then I'm fucked.
See, singing for a living, no problem. Absolutely, just give me the mic. But yeah, it's the talking for a long amount of time. Not normally my bag. We'll see how we get on.
See, what we normally do, right? We have this thing where we drop the question to someone and we just back out.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Just throw you straight in the deep end.
Just throw you in the deep end. But we probably won't do that today. Because I
Bring you gently, boys.
You're going to be like, fucking Vishnu, fucking wanker. Yeah. But no, thanks for coming in. But obviously, the main reason I wanted to bring you in as well was you're a busy guy, obviously done the X Factor. I want to talk about that a little bit, but also talk about the peaks and the troughs, the shit that you go through, how you feel now, and all that kind of stuff. Because obviously, emotions must be wild throughout this entire process. And I mean, obviously, I think everybody's watched the X Factor, and even sitting at home, I get frustrated, get anxious, just watching. Yeah. And then when I saw Cowboy, I was like proud. I'm like, yes. So tell us about your experience, from start. You don't have to go into every bit of detail.
That was actually my favourite thing ever was coming back to Cov, and the amount of men usually just was like, oh, so buzzing, Cov lads on there. I was like, it made me proud then, that I could make, the city proud for a small amount of time as I did. But yeah, it was, oh mate, ups and downs for sure. I mean, where do you start really? How long ago was it now? 15 years ago, I think.
Yeah. Like that.
I was young, no wrinkles, no grey hairs.
Barely a beard, right?
I'm barely on now, to be honest. But when I look back at it now, all I think about is the positives. Yeah, because that's sort of what you tend to do. I think about the highs of the highs. Doing the live shows, doing the tour and stuff. I got to meet superstars, Bruno Mars, mate. Things like that. You just that's what you think about. But if I really go into it and go back into what it actually was like in terms of it, I mean, how honest do we want to get here?
Spill the beans time.
Exactly.
I mean, Fix Factor was trending worldwide number one.
Yeah.
So say no more. It's obviously it's not as authentic as most people think. Your first audition on TV is not your first audition at all. It's your fourth.
You've gone through a load before.
You'll go through a producer, then maybe two producers, then you'll go back to an executive producer, maybe with someone from a label like Sony. Yeah, and then eventually you'll go and see your judges.
Wow.
So it's quite a big process. This is the thing about, mental health and stuff from that perspective as well. Is that, the crazies, shall we say, that they put through, to put it bluntly, the people who are a bit more eccentric. There we go.
That's a good word.
I'll use that word. They've already been through 4 rounds. So you see them go on there and you're like, how in the world? But they've been told 4 times.
How have you got through that already?
How good, you're amazing. Yeah. You're the best. Next round, you're amazing. You're the best. You're amazing. Then all of a sudden, Cowell or whoever, like, that is the worst thing I've ever seen. And they're like, huh? Where's that come from? Like, your staff have told me I'm unbelievable. Yeah. So like even at that stage, the fall is is heartbreaking. I mean, as a serial X Factor contestant, I think I've been knocked out every round. So I can sort of tell you each stage how bad it gets.
We're having this conversation, actually. Sorry, mate.
No, yeah.
Talking about it, we're watching Britain's Got Talent in a minute. You know, you get these acts that are so shit, and you're like, what the But my conspiracy head is on. It's like, well, they've got to put through a certain amount of rubbish.
Yeah.
So it makes it easy to cull people off when it comes down to knocking numbers down.
Yeah. And also TV. It's amazing TV. I mean, it's all about the TV. All about the TV. That's that's why
That's
they're
the
there.
draw,
And
isn't it? Yeah.
And then the creme de la creme are the ones that will go through on actual merit.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so much talent. Say boot camp, for instance. You got hundreds there at boot camp, and the talent that you'd hear. And then you'd be like, there's 2 stages of boot camp, and you're like, what? They didn't get through?
Yeah, shit, I've got to follow that. Yeah.
You're joking. Like, why? Yeah. And it would be other things. I mean, I've been through quite a lot of stages of the show. So the year we got knocked out at judges' houses, I went back the year after, and Louis just pulled me to the side off camera and was just like, I won't do the accent. Charlie, you need to act more. You need to act. You need
sell it.
Sell it. Because if you're sad, cry. If you're happy, scream. And I was just like, and this is completely a different character. Like Louis he's doing what he's doing on camera. Off camera, completely different guy, and a nice guy, to be honest. He's trying to look out for me, you know. And
that's the nice thing to do, actually.
Really, and off the back, come out of nowhere. I got on with him well, but things like that. So the final year, we went all the way. If I was emotional, I was emotional, and I wouldn't say I was faking it. I would just say I just let myself go. Yeah, I wouldn't hold anything back. Either way. Yeah, I really did lean into everything I was feeling, and it worked. Yeah.
Wow, it's scary, isn't it?
I was just trying to get my head around it, and it's like, nah.
Yeah, I'm gonna confess something. You're gonna piss yourself in a second.
Uh-oh.
So I used to sing years ago, and I actually went to Aston Villa football ground. To do the first set of auditions.
Yeah.
Fucking, it was freezing. You're sitting outside
with the solo acts. You wait there for hours as well.
It was all day. We were there for absolutely all day. Got there, opened my mouth, he just went, no. I was like, okay, cool.
Oh,
sweet. It was super quick. But then I remember hearing this one guy who was singing like Cher. And I actually thought, I was like, he actually sounds quite good. He actually sounds like Cher. But he's being Cher. He needs to be a bit more. Right? And he comes out, and he'd obviously got a no, and his entire family just went into this area. It was like because there's loads of little booths that was all the side of the stadium. And the entire family went. Next thing you know, they were screaming because they let him in. And I was like, how the fuck did that happen? I didn't even get just a chance to sing. I opened my mouth. My nephew was awful. He was in the next booth. I was like, he didn't get her anyway. But I could have been the judge on that. But I can see how, just even at that initial point, how it could fuck you over.
Heartbreaking, mate.
If you're given that chance and you're shit, you believe in the next round, actually, these people believe in me, so I'm going to keep going. Then you get blasted on stage in front of millions of people.
Yeah. Exactly that, mate. Yeah. Exactly that. It's crazy. And even the fact of them having you there, because I was always in a group. I was never like a solo. I never went on solo. And fun fact, I've never actually applied to be on it ever in my life. I've always just been asked to do it.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I've never actually applied for the show, not once. It's a bit weird how it worked out. We'll get to that in a bit if you want.
Yeah.
But even the fact that they leave you there for 13, 14 hours. Some people there literally for that long. Then you get to them, they're like, right, sing perfect. Who knows if you've had any food or you're probably not.
I'm really not in the mood for this now.
And they're just like, right, now be amazing. It's just like, what? Crazy. But luckily, because I remember the first ever time we did it, we were like, oh my God, he's at the queue. And they're like, oh no, group queues around here. And there was like 20 people there. We're like, sweet. Short queue, VIP. But I've never actually applied for it. So the first 2 times I went on, it was a Coventry-based groups. A friend of mine I went to school with just asked me, I think one of the lads dropped out of the group and went on the West End. And he's like, do you fancy coming in? I was like, yeah, go on then. And that was the first time. Second time was with the same people. And then while I was there at boot camp, I met these lads from London randomly at boot camp, got on with them, House on Fire, and we both got kicked out of boot camp that year. But they messaged me to do gigs in London and stuff. So I went down and done a few gigs with them, and they were all proper, you know, the bankers, and you know, they were private school lads. Couldn't have been any different like upbringings, but I got on with them.
And a cob lad.
Yeah, and a cob lad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mate, they done me for that in the paper as well. By the way, they're just like
Really?
these. Yeah. They're like these private school from St Albans, and then this cob.
This cob kid.
Yeah, I was like, oh wow, cheers. Yeah, nice one. But they messaged me to do gigs and stuff, and then we did a couple of YouTube videos randomly. This is when I think, you know, YouTube was probably not even that big at the time, but I'd done a couple of singing jobs on ships. And while I was there, the London boys put our YouTube video in as an audition. That was the first year you could do it.
Yeah.
And while I was away on this ship, I was on like the North Sea, going back and forth to Amsterdam. I got an email. So again, this is how long it is. Not a text.
No text.
I got an email saying, "Would you do X Factor for?" This is would have been my third year in a row. And I was like, I can't do it again. Like, it's
go through that again.
Yeah, I just can't do it again. He went, wow, we're straight through to see the judges now. Like they changed it so the YouTube video counted as, you know, your audition. Way better. I was like, oh, that changes things. Yeah, go on then. Yeah. So, and it literally was the day after I got off the ship. So I got off the ship and had to go straight to Liverpool. And that was when our first audition was, as then the Keys. And then the thing went crazy and they took me out of that. They ended up taking me out of that band and putting me in.
Yeah, because I read that, because they take you out and put you in.
Yeah. So the guys that got me there, I had to leave the judges' houses, and they cut that out as well. The editing team done me dirty. Yeah.
Let's talk about that for a sec.
Yeah.
And how it made you feel, because obviously that's harsh.
Bad.
That is harsh. Like
then I was crying for real.
Yeah. So okay, how did the rest of the boy band feel, the band feel, when you actually had to break that news?
So we got our no at judges' houses by the pool. Talisa, sorry guys, and we were just like, gutted, man. We thought we'd smashed it, you know. And then they put you in a holding area. That's where you have most, 20 hours of the day on every stage of the show. You just
sat waiting.
Sat waiting. Even on the live shows, you just sat waiting. And one of the runners come in and was like, oh, Charlie, can we just have a quick word? I was like, oh.
Shit, what have I done?
It's weird. Yeah, probably that. Yeah. You see me steal that?
Cop kid again.
Whose wallet's gone? So she and I was like, oh, this is strange. So I got taken back to the pool where the no had happened, and I see the three of the Risk lads who were in the original band, and I was like, oh, no way. So I got there, and then obviously she said the obvious, we want to make you the band now. Yeah. And this is what they cut out. I said, I can't do that. I need to chat to them. Yeah. I need to go and speak to them. I can't just, say yeah, and then I can't do it. And I went, okay, well, go and chat to your lads, and then tell us your decisions. Went back, mate, whole crew's there, we're crying, snot, hugging, and they literally say, look, if one of us can go through rather than none of us, well, we want you to do it. And
So that's wicked to hear, because they supported you,
mate. And even after, because I got some real bad flack for that, because they edited all that out, obviously, and all it had was, do you want to go through? And then it was me going, yeah. And mate, they
missed out the 20 minutes beforehand.
Yeah, missed it all that. And they filmed it all and stuff and just cut it out. And it was just me going, yeah, F them, you know what I mean? And I got some stick from even celebrities giving me crap on Twitter and stuff, saying you snake, turncoat, Judas, all that. I got some bad hate. And I called up a producer I used to speak to, and I was just like, well, what you've done to me? Like, I'm getting killed. Yes, this is not good. Yeah. And he was like, don't worry. By the time the live shows happens, it would have been forgotten about. Sound, nice one.
That's about of order.
Mate, done me dirty there. But
the thing is, you're not experiencing that in that whole celebrity kind of aspect of things.
Green,
so a bit of guidance would have been nice.
They lack that a lot.
Yeah.
A lot, from start to finish as well.
So I had a feeling things like that would probably affect you quite a lot. Sleepless nights, waking up in the middle of the night, seeing all this shit on whether it be Twitter or whatever. That must feel like crap.
Yeah, it's horrible, mate. Yeah. It's horrible. I mean, Little Mix won our year, and bless Jessie, she got horrendous stuff. Nothing to do with singing. Yeah, it's all just about what she looked like, and it's just like, really? She was down. Like we'd go on the coach and stuff, and she'd just be crying most of the day. She was in a really bad way.
Yeah, see, and that's what they miss out on. And then, that, like you say, that's without that guidance, somebody's go, this is going to be shit for a little while. It'll get better. It'll line itself out. You don't get any of that.
Even the guidance from, again, like I said, they build you up. When you're on the live shows, oh my God, and don't half the contestants turn into divas as well, by the way. Like, they
made it now.
Oh, mate, they switch. I was like, is this the same person that I'd met, 2-3 weeks back?
Yeah.
But they treat you, so well. As soon as you voted out,
That's it. Forgotten about.
Forget about it.
Who are you? Yeah.
you're gone.
Ghosted.
Yeah. Ghosted. And it's mental, mate. It's mental. It's crazy. When I think back to the judges' houses time was 2009, so a while back. That was a hard one as well because judges Jedward went through and stayed with us, man.
But they're amazing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just unbelievable.
They were Louis' favourites.
Maybe that's why Louis felt bad for him. He put his arm around me the year after.
We fucked up last
Sorry
time.
about Jedward, mate. Just do this off camera and you'll be all right. But that one was a real bad one because we thought we were going through, and then Jedward and whoever else went through that. I can't really remember. But then I went back to just my normal job, and I was just like,
okay, that
come
must have
back
been
from that.
Yeah. Perfect question. How do you come back from that?
That's a struggle, mate. You know what? Even after the live shows, the peak of the peak and the tours, and done some stupid 500 bottles of goose in a nightclub and stuff like that. I was in my 20s, done some stupid stuff and wasted a lot of money. And then you do think it's going to last forever, and after that, that's the lowest I've ever got. Like really bad. And then when the gigs start dying down, and you're like, oh, okay, this is not going to last forever.
Yeah.
What am I going to do? I had my first child. I was like, I need to fix up here. I need to get a steady living and get my head down and get back to work. And I got a job as a telecoms engineer. I was outside. This is the lowest. This is how I felt the lowest. I was on my knees in the street in the green cabinets, PCPs, and it was pissing it down with rain. And I got a little shock, and I was like,
"Yep, this is where it's come to."
I was just like, "How has this happened? How has this happened? It's crazy." But what can you do? I mean, you just got to get your head down and carry on, ain't you?
Yeah, absolutely. But I guess having your daughter. It was your daughter, right?
Yeah, my first, yeah.
Your daughter, you got two, right?
I got two
girls.
Yeah.
That must have given you a right kick up the arse to say, right, now it's time for me to fucking fix up. How did you get through that?
Yeah, so there was a final an uphill again.
Yeah.
Like it went back up a little. Yeah, so that was pretty much a pivotal moment when I was just I was soaking and muddy, dirty, whatnot. And the epiphany, what you doing, mate? Because I'm telling you now, if the Risk Boys, we had our heads down instead of going to nightclubs and doing this and that, we would have made it way bigger. We had 4 great years, but we could have, we could have flew onto One Direction's stream because they were flying at the time. We had the same management.
Yeah.
If we would have just got our head down and done the actual work, instead of having too much of a good time, we would have. The talent was there easily. Just the work rate weren't. Yeah. And my first kid, sort of gave me the kick up the jacksie to be like, come on, mate. I think I was 28, maybe 29 at the time.
Still young, man.
Yeah, still young. Yeah, still young. Well, you don't think it at the time, though, do you?
No, you don't know.
Honestly,
you think you know fucking everything,
mate. It's crazy. Yeah. I remember telling my mate when I was 25 or something, like, if I ain't made it by the time I'm 26,
that's it. Fuck it.
It's crazy. It's nuts. Yeah. Because I see people doing that now who are 10 years younger than me. I'm like, you got chill. Honestly, you got loads of time. Yeah. But that, so I just put the work in, mate. It was easy as that. Because things had always got offered to me. I'd never applied for the show, this and that. I just sort of got accustomed to people offering me stuff, and I'd never actually put my hand out and asked for anything. Yeah. So it was a case of me just going back to, bands and agencies and stuff and being like, I'm available for work, and then I was just like, oh Sure, I've got loads of work. It's also, it's as simple as that sounds.
Yeah.
I've just never done it before, and and now I'm obviously busier than ever and in a good place. But at one point, it was, you could see it in me as well. I put on like 4 stone. I proper Gary Ballard myself, mate. I was a big boy. I got up to like 16 stone, yeah.
That's probably why I didn't see you for a few years.
You did, you just didn't know his name.
That's why he's back in the gym. That's why he's back in the gym.
Actually, I met this guy, he was having his haircut by my brother-in-law.
Yeah. That's how I knew you sang, by the way, because Hits told me. I remember.
Exactly. That's it. He did tell you. That's right.
Yeah.
So my brother-in-law told him that I sang as well. I kind of denied it because it was a bit shit.
See, we're all learning something new today, and I've just thought you best not lose a fucking Christmas quiz.
Oh, nice. You need to hear his John Legend, mate.
No. Anyway, so back to you. Because obviously with all this shit going on, okay, so I'm trying to comprehend this because from my perspective, I did a few gigs years ago and I hated it after that. I realized that's not what I want to do.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I did a few and they weren't major gigs, but you kind of feed off the audience, right?
Yes.
And if you're not getting anything back, that makes you feel like shit.
Oh, yeah.
That was my first couple and I was like, I knew I expected it because no one knew who I was and I weren't that good. But when because I've heard you sing, and obviously millions of people have heard you sing, how must it feel if you're on stage and you don't get the reception that you want?
So I've definitely done those gigs, brother. Oh my God, have I? I used to, when I started singing, singer-songwriter around the local cov scene, in bars and stuff, no one gave a shit.
Yeah.
No one cared. So I've been there, and it is disheartening. But I love it. I just love singing anyway. I'll sing on the way home and I'll sing on the way here. I was probably singing in the corridor before we come in here, that's what I love to do. So although it is disheartening, I just love singing anyway. And I forgot that at the time when I was doing that
passion,
job.
isn't it?
I genuinely forgot when all the X Factor stuff happened. That killed my actual love for singing.
Yeah.
And I'd actually forgot that I liked doing it.
Yeah.
Because when I was working full time at the time, and I sort of stopped gigging, and then my first one back. Oh, it was like I was at the O2 again.
Yeah.
I was like, why have you stopped doing this, you idiot?
Yeah.
No wonder you're down. Like it's just, it's
reigniting that passion, isn't it?
Yeah.
We actually spoke about this a few weeks ago, didn't we?
Yeah.
We were talking about when you're doing a certain job, you just become that guy, but you sometimes forget the passion behind it, right? Like I do merch, and I became the merch guy, and like Taylor did the podcast. He became the podcast.
Yeah.
You'd be the cop, right? So all those things, you become the actual job, but you actually forget the passion.
Yeah.
But when you remember it, it's all worth it.
Yeah. That break, although it was, the lowest I'd ever been, coming back was probably like the highest I'd ever been. It was
Euphoria.
Yeah. It was. I couldn't believe I'd not sang for that long.
So maybe that was a break you needed. Maybe that was actually your big break.
Yeah. It definitely. I've never appreciated my job so much in my life as right now. Yeah.
And your daughters sing as well, don't they?
Yeah, man. And
Both
oh God, that's the new one. That's my new love. Listening to them upstairs. This is like me, however many years ago, in my bedroom, annoying my mum downstairs. Yeah. Oh God, yeah. She didn't stop. My eldest likes singing a bit more than my youngest, but they both will sing together as well, and it's just.
I think I saw a video of them both singing.
Yeah.
There was one recently as well that you popped up.
Yes, yeah. I've done a video the other day of me just going up, catching her singing in a bedroom and stuff. But
that must make you feel amazing.
It's the best feeling ever, mate. It's the best feeling ever because obviously that's my passion, and the fact that they love it like now, probably is to do with me, I guess. But the fact that they love it, I've not pushed anything. They do what they want to do and enjoy. So the fact that they do love singing is literally, it just brings joy to everything.
But they're inspired by you, and that's the beauty of it, isn't it? So there's no force, there's no nothing, and they're just doing it because they see how happy it makes you.
Exactly, mate. Yeah, exactly that. Yeah,
and that's it because they've not had all that shit that you've gone through. They've not been sort of exposed to that crap, have they? And they're just doing it because it's passion.
Love.
Yeah, they're at choir right now. Yeah, literally. Yeah, they're at choir right now. Yeah,
wicked.
Yeah.
Do you want them to be in a choir? Is that their dream?
I don't know. We haven't got that far yet down the road. I don't actually know. I don't even know if they want to be singers. I just know that they love singing at the minute, and I don't want to do anything quite yet.
That sounds
7 and 9. They're still, really young for me to be like, right. If you want to do this,
this is where we're going.
Yeah.
This ain't no Disney Club shit, is it?
Yeah, exactly.
But,
On traps.
So now that you're obviously things are on track for you, you've had shitloads of bad experiences.
Many more, mate. Yeah.
But it's actually made you who you are today.
Yeah.
Now, do you have any regrets in that, in a sense of doing what you did?
Yeah. Loads of them. Loads. Of how I've got to here.
Yeah.
Many regrets. Like I say, priorities back then were just, and again, you're a young man, but there are people who are that age, like say the Little Mixes or Marcus Collins, who was on that year as well. They were so driven and focused at 18, 19 years of age. That's all they did. When we'd be playing PlayStation in the house, they'd be in the gym rehearsing and doing the dance routines. So I've got many regrets. If I had this mentality now, back then, a different ball game. But then again, would I have the life I have now? Would I have 2 beautiful daughters?
Just about to ask you that as the follow up to that. You might have regrets, but would you change anything?
Yeah, because I wouldn't have what I have now, which is beautiful.
Yeah.
I'd have probably a couple of 100 G's more in the bank, but I wouldn't have.
He would definitely not be sitting here.
You're like, you fucking podcast, take the piss. Who are you?
Probably like, what's the fee? My kids trump everything, don't they?
Yeah. We've had this conversation before. No matter how shit things are, no matter where you are, just that little cuddle off the kids or that little, just something they do, just changes the day, doesn't it?
1,000,000%.
Yeah,
1,000,000%.
Yeah. I rely on my kids all the time because I can be a right grumpy bastard. But but when you get it, and it's my lad's 6, and he's fucking nightmare.
Is he?
He's funny as, and he'll just rip the piss, and I'm like, you little shit. But you're kind of like, that's made me feel better now. It's good. Yeah.
I've met both of these kids as well, and they're real sweet kids. To me.
Yeah, okay,
But mate, they had a grilling before I got there. Behave, for fuck's sake, behave today.
You got a 6-year-old lad and
6-year-old lad. I've got a 9-year-old daughter.
Oh, okay.
And I've got a 17-year-old daughter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you've done it all then. You know what's coming.
Yeah.
I got no idea what's coming next, mate. I've been warned, but I've got no idea what I'm in for soon.
I've converted my garage to another house, so at certain times of the month I can just fuck off out of the way. Just hide out of it.
Plan ahead. Maybe you should do that.
I'm already thinking about it. I've got a little man cave in the garden.
Yeah. Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Good lad. Good lad. Thought ahead of
You've got to have escape room. Escape room everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't even have to have kids to want to escape, to be fair.
No.
See, I don't know if you know, but I look after my folks.
Yes,
There's a huge role reversal now. They're kind of like my kids now not because they act like them, because you look after them the same amount you would of children. So I kind of get it to a certain degree of having to have that responsibility. Yeah. And you do need to escape from that sometimes. Regardless of how much you love them, you need to have that bit of separation. I ain't got a man cave, man. This is my man cave. This is my therapy session. This is literally everything. But we love doing it, don't we?
Yeah. Yeah,
we get to meet amazing people.
It's quality, man. Yeah,
it's actually a good release for stuff like this.
Yeah, and like I said to you before we started this, we're trying to get people to realise what we're all about, what the group's about, and how it's okay to talk about your mental health. And it doesn't mean you fucked up. You can just have a conversation about it. But this is our therapy in here, because we'll come in and we'll talk shit, and no matter what that person on that chair is talking about, one of us will be able to resonate with something. Yeah, and like we say, whatever journey you're on, at some point, you've all been at the lowest. You've all been there. Yeah. So while we're talking about it, we're keeping our heads on a swivel, and we're sort of picking ourselves back up. Yeah, yeah. And you come out at the end of it, and sometimes you come out and you think, fuck me, that was hard work today. But other times you come out like, and you're driving home in the car, you're like, this is good.
It's good. That's how we're going to feel today. Yeah. I've got a good feeling. Man. I've got a good feeling. So we also have like little, we've got ambassadors. I'm one of them, which is basically the guys that kind of just do the background stuff like social media, just
spread the word
stuff and this. Yeah. And the charity in itself is amazing. By the way, I messaged Dave today to say thank you.
I saw the email.
We've got a load of merchandise done, and people can buy it. It's great. It helps with like raising money for the entire charity.
Oh, quality.
And it's all going in the right places, Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun, and we can swear. Fuck, we can
Yes.
swear.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't too sure about it when we started off.
That's slit rip, man.
Adrian plowing them in.
Yeah. The thing is, we've got to be honest, right? So, and if we're having an honest conversation, swear words come out.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
And like we've had guests on before where we can't swear.
We had an MP on a little while back.
Oh, really?
And we both had to be on like best behavior.
Man,
And we struggled for an hour.
What do you mean? What's the difference? You got me here now. You care about me?
It's all right, man.
Come on, Copland, isn't it?
You're a cover.
Exactly. And it was, we just had to be. We just felt like we had to be on our best behavior.
Yeah. I hear you.
But I think we would have been all right. But I think from the perspective of him, it's quite a big thing, isn't it? You know, he's House of Commons or House of Lords, whatever. And if he wants to show an example of what he's done, and we're like effing and jeffing.
Yeah. And you kind of like, you don't want him to go back to work and be sort of like, oh, I heard you on the podcast the other day. Not that anybody would have listened, but I heard you on the podcast the other day. And like, oh, really?
Yeah. Right.
I've got better though because my girls charge me £1 every one, so I've got a way better.
Yeah.
It was costing me too much.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's good though. They're disciplining you.
Oh, mate, but they do a lot. Mate.
Got it worked out early, haven't
They run a tight ship.
So what's Charlie's plan now? What's going on? How's life looking?
Life's looking good, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, I can't really complain about a lot at the minute. Family life's good.
Yeah.
Got a beautiful wife, 2 beautiful daughters. I'm gigging 150 plus times a year now. Oh, it's crazy. Yeah. It's I'm just gonna take it all in while I can because I know it doesn't last forever. So
it's a good thing to be humble about as well because you need to remember that this is all here now.
Yeah.
We all getting older. Will it change?
Mate,
enjoy it.
I remember the last few months of the risk days, we were gigging, once every couple of months.
Yeah.
When we first got, we weren't voted out actually, technically. Fix. We got booked. We broke the record for how many bookings we got in the space of 48 hours. Wow. Ollie Murs was the top dog, and then we overtook him. And so we were out like 5 or 6 times a day, a night. That's how many times we were gigging.
Wow.
All over. So to go from that to like once every 3 months was, opened your eyes.
Fucking
so
hit you hard.
Mate, I was a zombie on some of those days. But on our final show, JLS was singing after us. And like it was a double eviction that night. And we went out with a lad called Johnny. And JLS were just there and they come over, they're like, lads. And they were like, only thing we can say is gig. Whatever they offer you, just say, yeah, no matter how many. Just do them all.
Just take them.
Do them all.
Yeah.
Like, snap them up where you can. And we were like, cool, okay. So, yeah, we just
their advice.
Here, there and everywhere. Yeah, took their advice. We'd literally be gigging in, Liverpool, and then there'd be a chartered plane to fly us to Northern Ireland. We're going to do a gig in Northern Ireland all on the same day. And you just be scattered about. Oh, that one in Northern Ireland. On the itinerary, it's like private jet. We were like, whoa!
Yeah, made it.
It was not.
Did you have animals?
It was not a private jet. The actual pilot had a flipping like a bucket, like you take to like fishing and stuff with drinks and that.
Yeah.
Slid it down on a bit of string and was like,
And then pulled it back up.
help yourself to a drink, boys. And then he pulled it back up, got a little bit of whiskey and went, one for the road. And we were like, what? Mate, there was 6 seats on this entire plane. And I was literally leaving like goodbye messages to my mum.
Wow.
So I was like, oh my God. It was scary times. Yeah.
My anxiety would have been to the roof.
Mate,
That's just
yeah,
mad.
it was in a bad way. Private jet. Oh, God, yeah. Don't believe everything you read.
Missold. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
That's proper PPE, that is.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Well, no, fair play, because obviously you've changed everything around.
Yeah.
You've changed everything around from being in the lowest to lows. I mean, if you could give, you're in a really good place right now.
Yeah.
If you could give anyone advice from being in a low place
Mm-hmm.
to get into where you are now, what would you say?
That's a good question. What I would say is don't feel embarrassed to ask for a little bit of help. Because I think a lot of ego is involved and a lot of, self-conscious involved. I think just asking for help, whatever avenue it is. Mine was literally asking for help, to get back into the music industry and getting back into, singing, and it's just literally just asking for that bit of help can go a long, long way, because people ain't as horrible as you think. You know, people won't judge you on that, but they're you know, some people are just happy to help. There are actually nice people out there who can help you and, you know, build you back up. So I think that would probably be my main advice, would be don't be too scared or self-conscious or, you know, egotistical just to put your hand out and say, I'm struggling a little bit here. Can you help me in any way?
Yeah.
I think that would be the main bit of advice.
I think you're right there, though, because people aren't as bad as you think.
No.
And most people probably say yes.
Mate, you said you took you like 3 months to ask me to come here, and you said I was going
yeah. I was like, I didn't think you weren't going to say yeah, and you did eventually. But I did say to you, no pressure, didn't I? I said, look, if you don't do it, it's cool, no drama.
Yeah.
And I kind of knew you were going to come.
Yeah, the no pressure line did ease me into it a little bit.
Mate, once you've had the Vish sales routine, you that's it. You're in.
He calls it the Vish effect. But it also has two sides to the Vish effect.
Yeah, it can go to rat shit, or it could be really good.
I'll take that. That sounds fine. I'm happy with that. But you know, it's you are right. You know, egos do come in play here, and pride, and also that self of thinking, that thought of, am I going to be looked at as a weakling? For asking for help. But everyone needs a bit of help.
100%. In my head, I was thinking these people had seen me on telly with 12 million people watching me, and then here I am messaging them. I mean, I've helped countless people along the way. Yeah. People now who are smashing it have messaged me before for gigs. So it's not like, you know, the shoe's not been on the other foot. Yeah. But I just felt like I was going to get judged, and, you know, people are like, oh, no. Yeah, big shot is struggling. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, it was literally a pride thing for me.
Yeah.
But
understandable though, because like you said, for many years you've had things just given to you, haven't you? So opportunities.
My sister always pointed that out as well. Yeah. She's like, "You're just a lucky guy." I've never seen her that. I was like, "Oh no, it's just my friends just asked me to do something." Like I've never seen it as you know,
the bigger bit.
Opportunities just coming and coming and coming. I just thought that was just how everyone lived life. But
only if
yeah, mate, exactly.
We were fucking loaded here. We were loaded. But no, it's interesting actually, because I've always wanted to see how the journey for you was. I mean, just normal day-to-day stuff for a lot of people is difficult, but when you have so many people involved in you, for example, you have eyes on you all the time when you're gigging and stuff like that. That to me is my hell. This is cool because no one can say shit besides the behind it. It's not right?
And if nobody listens, we give a shit. Yeah. We don't know about it.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
but the things are doing right, so we know people are listening. So. But that scares the shit out of me, and I think that's also the reason why I stopped doing it years ago. And also, I was shit. I could put my
Is he saying this so you didn't have to do it for the forfeit now?
Whatever he's doing that's the forfeit. I'm saying it. Every day's a school day, and it is happening.
I'm going to hand him a notice now. December the 24th.
Job opportunity.
See, he's loving it now. Look, he didn't want to commit.
You are, considering about an hour ago. No, mate, honestly, it's been a piece of piss chatting to you. It's been easy.
Nice one, mate.
It's been easy as hell. Is there anything else you want to ask?
No, man, I think we're good because, like we say, it's nice to see the real side of what's happened because you get all
we don't see it.
The sort of production line, manufactured shit that you see on TV, but and you hear stories and you read stories like, it can't be fucking like that.
It's mad,
but it is.
The live shows, you'd see them going in with scripts for the show.
Really?
Wow. Yeah, man. It's so manufactured. It's crazy, but again, it all has to interlink with a storyline. You know, at the start, and they needed one, and you know. Jessie going through her stuff, they made that a really public thing. Yeah. You know, which Little Mix then, you know, can just come through at the end and take the glory.
Yeah. It's proper manufactured then, isn't it?
Oh, big time, yeah. Because we were favourites to win it week 1, 2, and 3. And our former member who left midway through the live shows, Ashley, he took one of the producers' laptops by mistake, the same Apple Mac. And he opened it up and it said who was winning it. Like,
wow.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. Yeah.
I know. Yeah. We were like, oh, what's the point? And then a week later, we left.
Fuck it.
Yeah. Nuts.
Are you still friends with the guys from the Risk? Yeah, still keep in touch.
Yeah. So again, talking about, you know, putting out a helping hand and stuff. Even though he's smashing it, Ashford, he was West End. And that's all he was doing, West End. But once you've done that for a bit and you're in the same show, doing the same thing for
Groundhog Day
months on end, he was just saying, I'm getting a bit tired. And so I've brought him into, you know, the company I work with, and now he's he's doing bits, and we got to sing again the other mate. We got to sing again the other week up in Scotland. It was, and it was so good, man. Just being on stage with him again after 10 years plus years. It was amazing. The other two lads, so Andy, he was a Scottish lad. He lives in Norway now. He's got a wife, a couple of kids, living in Norwegian wife. So living in Norway. Derry, the London lad, he lives in Spain.
Wow.
With a Spanish wife. So them two family men as well now. And then
brilliant.
I've just managed to keep Ashford with me. Not getting away, mate.
Yeah. So there's going to be a big reunion at some point. Is that on the cards?
We flirted with it so many times, but again, I'm not saying like it's one of them things. We've got the WhatsApp group chat. And we say it every year because it's it's been 5 years since. Then it's been 10 years since. Yeah. It's maybe 15 this time, and we're like, let's do it.
Get the band back together.
Let's get the band back together. Yeah. But then it was hard enough when it was Scotland, Huddersfield, Cov, and London. Now it's
throwing Norway and Spain.
No, you got Norway and Spain in the mix. It's just like, when should we rehearse? It's just like, so it's a pipe dream really, and hopefully one day we will get to do a one-off gig. Maybe there'll be a bloody Butlins X Factor reunion thing. You know what I mean? And they're like, we'll get the risk in, and we'll give it a go, give it a bash again. That would be amazing. I'd love to do that. I probably wouldn't be able to do the dance moves anymore, but
I think it's good because, like you say, with all through the shit you've been through, and you've all will have gone through the same thing. Cause gone off, but to stay in touch like that and still be able to sort of the banter and bits and pieces.
We literally lived in each other's pockets for 4 years. It was we got close real quick. Considering we were strangers going into the last
just
shows,
thrown together into
it's nuts. But it was the bond. It's crazy because you like you say, you're all going through the same emotions. So we did sort of stuck by each other where everything else was going on around us with record labels and ditching us and management giving us false hope. And we went through a lot of stuff. I got a message off the same management as One Direction. I mean, it was Christmas Day. What's his name? Richard. Big Dog. Simon Cowell's boss.
Right, okay.
And he was like, next year, JLS are splitting up. All about the risks. And I was like, happy Christmas. Happy Christmas. Yeah. Showing it to all the family. Oh my God, this Richard Griffiths. No, no shots fired, Rich, but you didn't call me back, did you? And then One Direction went, and it was like, who's the risk? And it's just like, little tiny things like that. You're like, Warner want to sign you. Oh, well, no, not yet, because we've just signed Dushy. It's constantly like that. Yeah, you're constantly like
up and down.
Yeah, you constantly promise things that never come through. So it's your emotions are shot to bits by the end of it. Yeah.
I guess you become like a little family then, don't you? You and the boys.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because you spend so much time together. You just in each, like you said, in each other's pockets, right?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So all those highs and lows, we did it all together. And like you say, the whole thing, no matter what, I wouldn't actually change a thing.
Yeah.
Like in terms of that, because that it brought us close.
That's the good that's come out of it all, is that?
Yeah.
That's sweet, man.
Friends for life, man.
Yeah, 1,000,000%.
Friends for life.
1,000,000%.
If you do a Risk reunion, can we just say it as an exclusive on here? Because
absolutely, and I can tell you now, exclusive. Our support act for that gig is yours truly.
Oh, fuck off.
Mate, I'll tell you that. I want ringside seats for that as well.
Ringside seats. There's going to be a fucking
lighter giving it stacks as you're singing.
That's quick off the mark. I'll give you that.
Thank you.
I'll give you that.
Yeah. Shit. Support out of the night.
Yeah, flip that round quick, didn't I?
Yeah. Didn't expect that. Did not expect that. Love Spuds. I think it's a good time for Love Spuds.
Right. So we have a section, Love Spuds. What script your shit this week? But we've added something in of recently. I'll say recently, it's been a while now. But so if you haven't got anything that's script your shit this week, we call it a Love Spuds.
Okay.
Love plums for something that's good. So bad is love shit. It's Love Spuds. Good, love plums. So whatever's gripped your shit this week, air it out. Now's your opportunity. Get it off your chest. Let us know about it. Or if something's picked you up this week, let us know about it as well.
Oh, no.
What's picture?
Oh my God.
Now I'm getting nervous.
Nobody told me there was feedback.
I should have done some research before. Oh, shit. Anything that's pissed me off this week?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, okay.
See, we got it.
Oh, it's not even that big. It's not even that big of a deal. I gigged on Sunday, and then I needed to come off and get some fuel to come back, which, by the way, is
Astronomical.
stupid. On diesel, mine's glugging away at bloody £2 a litre, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But the one junction I chose on the M6 was closed on the way back, so I couldn't get back off. So I had to go another hour out of my way coming back from Cheshire. And then I got back at 2:30 in the morning instead of like 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
So there is my love spud for this week.
I'm glad you
Fucking motorways.
Bloody motorways.
Fucking motorways.
Yeah, man. Fuel is a piss take. That's why we just bought electric.
I've just did the same today as well. Yeah. Had to move on.
Yeah.
It's gone. Diesel's gone, man.
Donald and Elon fuck that for everybody else as well.
What the fuck is going on? Anyway, I'm not going into that. Politics. We try and avoid politics.
Oh, mate, yeah.
Politics and religion.
As I've got older, man, I'm getting drawn into that politics love. What am I doing? I need to just...
That's an age thing, that is, mate. We all get there.
It's crazy, isn't it? I didn't give me a shit.
18.
Not a chance. Yeah. Even like 20, I didn't give a crap. Yeah. Now I'm just like,
you realise how important it is, right?
Yeah,
so when you start
exactly.
You start reading manifestos, you go, right, what's this about? What are you going to do?
Yeah.
I got a leaf.
You might as well chuck that in the bin as well.
I got a leaf to the door the other day and I actually read it. And that's a sign. I'm like, fuck, I'm actually reading this shit now. This used to be just straight in the recycling bin. Maybe not even recycling, just in a normal green bin, you know.
Mate, I never voted or anything like back in the day.
Yeah.
I think
most people missed it, but now I think it's become, well, maybe it's just us, but it has.
No, mate, so I'm on holidays when the local elections are on, right? We had our polling cards come through the door last week, and I'm like, right, we need to fucking get our postal voting done because I want to vote.
Oh,
I'm like, have a word with yourself. What's going on?
It's all changing.
Yeah. I'm watching gardening programs and shit as well now. You know what I mean?
I ain't got there.
No, me neither.
It will come. I'm telling you, it will come.
I refuse to do that.
Love spuds. You got one?
Wow, I forgot a spud. I actually don't. I got a plum.
Oh.
I'm going on holiday.
I could have chose either.
You could have chose either.
Okay, I'll stick with the spud.
We'll circle back.
No, I ain't got a plum. While you're thinking of your plum, I think of mine.
I think you. Okay. Now I'm going on holiday. I actually need a bit of a break, and it's been a while. And I think this year, after what I told you outside, I need to have a break. And I think this is going to be the time where I'm actually going to do fuck all. I'm going to try to. I know I've got a couple of days of work that I need to do whilst I'm out there, but this Friday, I'm hoping to be on a beach.
Oh, nice, man.
I'm hoping to be for 7 days.
That's a big old plum, yeah. Nice.
Yeah, it's fucking big purple plum, mate. that is. And I'm excited for it. I'm going Thursday night. I'm going to stay at the airport hotel. Bristol, 70 quid. Return. Yeah. Can't go wrong. No. So, and I've got a friend out there in Kos, so we're going to spend a lot of time together, chill out, be good. So that's my plum.
Nice.
Holidays, yeah. Something good coming up.
I'm jumping on your plum because I'm going away as this podcast comes out. I'll be on my way away.
Oh, yes,
nice.
Yeah, night away with the wife.
I love spud now.
Night away with the wife, kid free, just down the Cotswolds, just switch off for 24 hours, just get out of it. I don't know, I've got my big holiday coming up in a couple of weeks, so yeah.
Yeah, so he's got 2
plums.
He's got 2. Fair play.
Yeah, man.
I think you deserve it because this guy works hard, man.
Oh, yeah?
He works hard and he's dad and...
I'll just make it look like I work out.
Do you know what? I was giving you credit there. I'm going to take it right back now. He don't do shit.
I'll just make myself look really busy all the time.
I've got the opposite this week. My missus is away and I'm home alone with the girlies.
The kids.
I've got the opposite, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yes.
You'll need a holiday by the time
she
comes back.
Check your bank account now as well. I'm sure you can spend it.
At least they're back in school now.
Yeah,
because it's expensive if they're off it.
Yeah.
You've got to do something every day. It's like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
It's fine, free stuff, mate. Fuck that. I actually had my nephews over a couple of weeks ago. Last Monday, bank holiday Monday, and just that alone was stressful. It was only like 6 hours, and I was like, fuck it now.
Yeah, you can give them back at the end of it.
I give them back, yeah.
How old is he?
One's 2 and one's 4.
Oh, you had them both as well? 2 and 4's that's
hard.
rough.
Yeah. That's 4-year-old's not bad. Number 2 is flipping, he's Chucky. He makes Chucky look friendly.
It's always the youngest one as well, mate.
Well, they say the second child is like the most devilish one, right?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
That's the one you fear the most.
Oh, yeah. Big time.
I know adults are scared of him.
Mate, we jokingly say if Theo had come first, there wouldn't have been a second one. But we don't mean it, but we do really.
Yeah. Stopped it right there.
You should have a favourite child.
Hey, did you have time to think about your plum?
No, you still going on holiday. What am I going to do that, am I?
He's not topping out. Is it? Yes.
I've got 2 spuds. I'm away. I'm home alone. Spuds everywhere. Big bag of spuds for me this week.
Listen, honestly, it's been an absolute pleasure having you in. So I'm so glad you say yes, man. And was it as bad as you thought?
No, I've had a great time. Thanks for having me, honestly.
We have to get you back.
Yeah, let's do it.
Mate, when you go off touring, Charlie can come back in.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, we're in. Chopped up.
Do we need it? Yeah, we do. Actually, that'd be quite good.
Yeah.
Come back in.
Nice one,
Come back
boys.
in anytime, man. Doors open.
Cheers,
No,
man.
appreciate it, mate. Really appreciate you coming in.
We do have a sign-off, don't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
So going back to the swearing thing, we get monitored on how many times we drop a certain word. So we had to think of a way of harpooning it into the podcast.
C-bomb.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we've devised a really brilliant sign-off, haven't we, mate?
And
it is, So it's simply, see you
next
Thursday.
And that's it. And that's it.
And that's it. That's all she wrote.
Cheers, dude.
Nice
Appreciate
one.
it.
Thank you,
Thanks for
boys.
coming in.
Loved it, mate. Thank you.
Until the next one.
In a bit.
In a minute.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
We've got one right at you.
No way. I didn't know that.